lovelies, it's Gretchen. Welcome back to my channel. I am very excited for today's video, and I bet you can tell why just by looking at the title of today's video. And that is because today's video is a body jewelry try-on slash haul from Oufer Body Jewelry. Now, if you've been here for a bit, you know that I've worked with Oufer numerous times before, and I absolutely adore working with them. They are fantastic, and they always send me the cutest pieces, and I swear every single time I work with them, they send me more and more pieces. This right here is what I have to show you all today. This entire stack are items that Oufer sent me to show you all today. And today's video is to kind of highlight their Black Friday sale that they're having. Going from November 24th to 26th, everything will be 50% off over on Oufer's website. So they sent me several items for me to show you all. Most of these are Septum pieces. They do know how much I love my Septum pieces. However, there are, I think, like 3 helix pieces in here, which are super cute and are right up my alley of what I like to wear in my helix piercings. So let me just stop talking and let's get on into it. As always, Oufer has wonderful packaging. So this is what these items look like. They've come in like this navy blue outer part that says Oufer at the top. You push it out and then you have your piece, whatever it is, in this little kind of container. It's black around the edges, holds things in place. You just push into it, it opens up, and ta-da! There's your item right there. And as always, because these pieces are kind of tiny and sometimes my camera doesn't want to pick everything up, if for some reason I notice that my camera is not picking it up, I will have an image over here kind of blown up of what the item looks like so you can see it a little bit better. Because again, if you have worked with body jewelry before, you know how tiny these pieces can be and how sometimes it's hard finding them once you lose them. So since there are, I believe, 3 helix pieces, I'll start with those. This one right here looks like something I would wear every single day, and honestly I might. I've been wanting to change out a few pieces. This one looks like something I would wear all the time, and that is because it is an opal paired with just like a clear gem, and they're stacked on top of one another, and they are just, it's very simple but also a little bit more than just standard silver. This right here looks like something that I would wear all the time, and I'm thinking about potentially putting it maybe over here on my top helix. I think that would probably be best, or even in my mid helix. Though I still have a piece from Oufer in here before, that little chain one they sent me a while back. Absolutely love that one. But this just looks like something that I personally would wear every day, especially with the opal. I'm a huge fan of opals. Next up, we have this gorgeous piece. It curves a little bit and it's got different colored stones in it. There's red, it's kind of like yellow, orange, green, and purple. Really pretty. This one actually might be better in my top helix because of that curvature to it. And again, because of the style of this jewelry, this seems like something I would wear frequently. Again, I don't typically go for more bright, flashy colors, so that's why I love when Oufer sends me things, because it breaks me out of my comfort zone. So this one I do feel like would fit really good up in upper helix piercing, where that curvature is. And then the third helix piece that they sent me is another one that curves. This one is special. So this one has a lot of purples and like a yellow undertone to it. In the very center is a purple opal, and then surrounding it are purple and then like orangish yellow stones. Again, because it curves, I would say an upper helix, but wherever your heart desires could also work. All right, those were all the helix pieces they sent me. I do love that they tend to send me a few every single time, but for the most part, we stick with Septum pieces. So I love the variety of Septum pieces that Oufer always sends me, because it ranges anywhere from just like simple silver pieces that don't really have any gems, or if they do, they're clear, all the way to pieces that are nothing but colorful gems that break me out of my comfort zone. Because if y'all been around a while, y'all know that I rarely change my jewelry. Typically, I stick with just plain silver, moonstones, or clear gems. So I always like it when they send me something outside my comfort zone, because it just gives me that option there if I want it. But speaking of the silver pieces that I tend to gravitate towards, let's start with those first. So this first one is right up my alley, because if you haven't seen, I have a cat skull tattoo on my hand. I have a few skull tattoos all over me, a lot of animals. This first one is a bird skull. So when you have it in your septum, it would dangle right below here. It does have a smaller diameter, so this one is gonna hug my nose a little bit more. And again, I say these are septum pieces. Wear them in whatever piercing you want them in. You can wear these in helix piercings if you want. You can wear them in your nostril if you want. Wear them wherever you want. For me, these types of pieces are going to look best in my septum. And that is something to keep in mind, is when you are ordering jewelry, make sure that you look at the diameter so that you know exactly how it's gonna fit, especially when it comes to like your nose. Because if you want it to fit a little bit more loosely, you're gonna wanna go for that bigger diameter. But if you want it to hug, you're gonna go for a smaller one. Next up in the silver jewelry department, we have this little cutie pie that is nothing but spikes all the way around. I love this. Oh my God, that's gonna look really cute. This one has a slightly bigger diameter, so it might hang a little bit more. It may not hug my nose as much. And again, that's gonna be your personal preference. This next piece looks from a distance that it may entirely be silver, but there are some clear gems that kind of line the base of the jewelry before it gets to the more focal point silver piece, which are a bunch of little tiny spheres. This piece, I would say, is for those that want something extra without being too over the top. So next up, this one, I really love this one. I can't wait to see how it looks in, but it's a lunar moth. When I saw this one, I was like, ooh, I like how that one looks. It does have a little bit bigger diameter, so this one is going to hang a little bit more. Next up reminds me of Beauty and the Beast for some reason, and I'm assuming it's because it involves red roses. But the next one is this little number where there are four rosebuds, red rosebuds, surrounded by some green leaves. And it gives me Beauty and the Beast vibes. Much bigger diameter, gonna hang a little bit. I like the design of this one where it kind of looks like the roses and the leaves are wrapping around the piece. Next up is another one that involves roses, but they are not red. These are silver in this case, but they're gonna be on either side. Like when you have a septum piece that hangs in your nose, these roses are on either side, out on the edges, and in the very center is a clear heart gem, which is super cute. And then around it are like the vines, the leaves, and the stems from those roses that are winding up the piece. Moving along to our more colorful septum pieces, we have this gorgeous number that involves green and clear gems. They are more oval shaped, but like a skinny oval, and they cascade down, which is really cute. This does have a smaller diameter, so it's gonna hug my nose a little bit more. But I think with the shape of these gems, that's gonna work out pretty well. We have another kind of green and clear gem combo here. This one is a little bit more intricate than that other one, so if you wanna go a little bit more, this would be a good option. So this one has green and clear gems that go around the bottom of the piece. It does come to a more pointed, instead of being circular all the way around, this one does kind of have a little point at the end, and in the very center, there is a larger green gem. Because of that gem, it's gonna sit a little closer to your nose. It is a smaller diameter, so it's gonna hug pretty well. And the final one is this very colorful piece. It kind of matches the helix one with all the purple in it. All around the bottom part are just these gorgeous purple and even like slightly blue stones. So if you want to really just throw subtlety to the wind, this is going to be a good option. And now's the best part. Let's see how mad I can make my nose by trying all of these on. It's worth it though. Once again, huge thank you to Oufer for sponsoring this video and sending me such wonderful pieces to showcase for you all. As a reminder, their Black Friday sale is going from November 24th to November 26th, and this Black Friday sale entails 50% off on their website. So if you are interested, Their link is going to be in the description below, as well as all the pieces that were showcased here. In case you are really into any of these, I will link them in the description below so that you can find them for yourself. And again, Oufer, thank you so much for continuing to work with me. I absolutely love working with you all. Love these pieces. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me know in the comments below which piece you liked the most. What is your style, especially when it comes to jewelry? Do you tend to be like me and you kind of stick with your thing, but you like to get out of your comfort zone? Or are you just like all out, let's get some colorful, let's get some vibrant pieces, let's get over the top ones? Let me know what you like in the comments below. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go down there and hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell so YouTube will let you know when I upload next. But until next time, bye lovelies!